Sir, we are live.
Hari Om, Namaste to all. Prostrating at the lotus feet of Brahmanishta Sadguru, Swami Virajeshwara Saraswati, and the entire Guru Parampara on behalf of all of us. Today's discourse on Viveka Chudamani will continue. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha, Om Shri Mahasaraswatyai Namaha, Sadashiva Samarambham, Shri Shankaracharya Madhyamam, Asmadacharya Paryantam, Vande Guru Paramparam. Shruti Smruti Purananam Alayam Karunalayam, Namami Bhagavat Padam Shankaram Loka Shankaram, Shankaram Shankaracharyam Keshavam Badarayanam, Sutra Bhashya Krudo Vande Bhagavantau Punah Punah. Sarva Vedanta Siddhanta Gocharam Tamagocharam, Govindam Paramanandam Sadgurum Pranatosmiham. Om Namo Bhagavate Virajeshwaraya. Hari Om. Last time the shloka number 301 in Viveka Chudamani, the verse 301, it was stopped. From 302 onwards it will commence today. Acharya Shankara Bhagavatpada, in the last set of shlokas, he is vehemently, with authoritatively, assertively, he is advising the disciple about the folly of being trapped in the ego itself. So he is giving injunction upon injunction in the shloka after shloka to negate this ahankara, this ego, individuality. Now, how it is creating an havoc and an obstacle in the path of realization. How it has become an obstacle for this further spiritual progress. And last time, you remember, he had taken a beautiful example. ಹೋದ ಶ್ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಉದಾಹರಣೆ ಕೊಟ್ಟರು ಆಚಾರ್ಯ. ಈ ಅಹಂಕಾರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು? ಮೂರು ಹೆಡೆಗಳು ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ, ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಸತ್ವ, ತಮೋ, ರಜೋಗುಣಗಳಿಂದ ಕೂಡಿರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ, ರೋಷಾಯುಕ್ತವಾಗಿರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಅಹಂಕಾರ ಎಂಬ ಭಯಾನಕವಾದ ಸರ್ಪ ಈ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾನಂದ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂತಹ, ಆತ್ಮಜ್ಞಾನ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ನಿಧಿಯನ್ನ ಸುತ್ತಾಕೊಂಡಿದೆಯಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಶಿಷ್ಯ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ನೀನು ಸರಿಯಾದ ವಿವೇಚನೆಯಿಂದ, ವಿವೇಕದಿಂದ ಉತ್ಪತ್ತಿಯಾದಂತಹ ಆ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಜ್ಞಾನ ಎನ್ನುವ ಒಂದು ಖಡ್ಗದಿಂದ ಆ ಅಹಂಕಾರ ಎನ್ನುವ ಸರ್ಪದ ತಲೆ ಕತ್ತರಿಸಿ ಹಾಕು. ಆಗ ನಿನಗೆ ಆ ಪರಮಪದ ಲಭ್ಯವಾಗುತ್ತದೆ, ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಾನಂದ ಎನ್ನುವ ನಿಧಿ ತಾನಾಗಿಯೇ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಿಯಾಗುತ್ತದೆ ಅನ್ನೋ ಸುಂದರ ಉದಾಹರಣೆ. Now he continues. Last time he gave the example of the ferocious king cobra called ego, ahankara, completely covering the Atmajnana or Brahmananda treasure, and with the three heads symbolizing Sattva, Raja, Tama, the three gunas, interplay of the Maya, the Vikshepa Shakti of Maya. So he tells the disciple that with the help of your Viveka, discriminatory power, with the help of the Atmajnana, cut this ferocious serpent called ego. Then you will be able to enjoy the Brahmananda, Nijananda, Atmananda, Paramananda, your own reality. You will be established. You will abide by in that eternal reality of the real Brahmananda Sukha, the ocean of bliss. You become totally contented. You become totally blissful, eternally blissful. Atyantika dukkha will go away. The samsara means shoka and moha. Elsewhere Acharya said. So that atyantika shoka and moha will go away. Your attachment will go away. Your suffering, grief, sorrow, everything will go away. You are established in the permanent sukha. That is Brahmananda. That is real bliss, that absolute bliss. Purport is very simple. What Acharya, by different examples, giving simile, he is urging the disciple. That means he is urging us, the common people like us, common men like us, householders, who are steeped in this world, worldly life, with our own ego, our individuality, swabhimana, sharirabhimana. Ahankara means sharira abhimana, sharirabhimana, swabhimana. We are steeped from birth till death. So he is giving the hints, these pearls of wisdom, pouring out from the divine lips of Brahma Swarupa, Shiva Swarupa, Shankara Bhagavatpad. He is to guide us in this journey of spiritual pilgrimage towards perfection. Next, with the same example, now he continues taking that example in the mind. The next sloka, 302 onwards. Yavadva yat kinchit vishadosha spurtirasti chettehe katamaroghyaya bhavet tadvat aham tapi yogino muktaihi. Yavadva yat kinchit vishadosha spurti asti chettehe katamaroghyaya bhavet tadvat aham tapi yogino muktaihi. Now this sloka very beautifully, anybody can understand what example he is giving. He says in this sloka, ವಿಷಸರ್ಪ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನು ಕಚ್ಚಿದಾಗ ಆ ವಿಷ ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಿದಾಗ ಕಿಂಚಿತ್ ವಿಷ ಇದ್ರೂ ಸಹ ಆ ವಿಷ ಇಳಿಯೋ ತನಕ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ತಲುಗೋ ತನಕ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಪ್ರಮಾಣದಲ್ಲಿ ವಿಷ ದೇಹದಲ್ಲಿ ಉಳಿದರೆ ಸಾಕು, ಆರೋಗ್ಯ ಹೇಗೆ ಲಭಿಸುತ್ತಪ್ಪ ದೇಹಕ್ಕೆ, ಶರೀರಕ್ಕೆ? ವಿಷ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲ, ವಿಷ ಹೋದ ನಂತರ ಮಾತ್ರ ಆರೋಗ್ಯ. ಹಾಗೆ ಈ ಅಹಂಕಾರ ಇರೋ ತನಕ, ಅಹಂಭಾವ ಇರೋ ತನಕ, ಶರೀರಾಭಿಮಾನ ಇರೋ ತನಕ ಯೋಗಿಗೆ ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಗುತ್ತೆ? ಕೇವಲ ಕನಸಿನ ಗಂಟು. ಮುಕ್ತಿ ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ? ಮೋಕ್ಷ ಹೇಗೆ ಸಾಧ್ಯ? ಅಹಂಕಾರ ಇರುವ ತನಕ ಮೋಕ್ಷ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಿ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ಆಚಾರ್ಯರ ಅಭಿಮತ. So the example of the same ferocious serpent, he continues, as long as the venom, the poison, after this serpent bites you, even if an iota of poison is there remaining in your body, if it is not completely removed, then where is the health of the body? The health will deteriorate without proper medication, without the removal of the poison, without any antidote injection. The body will deteriorate. The health will go away. Even it may lead to death as long as the poison remains in the body. Similarly, as long as this poison called ahankar, mithyabhimana, sharira abhimana, I am so and so. As long as it is there, see, your ahankara, ego, is the main cause, root cause for the antakarna to indulge in all actions, to indulge in the Vishaya Sukha, to perceive sensory perception, and to do all the actions. It will propel the mind and the buddhi. The ego will propel the mind and buddhi to act. So as long as the ahankara is there, where is the question of mukti or moksha or salvation to a yogi? Ponder on this, my dear disciple. That's what I said. Katam arogya bhave tadvat aham tapi yogino muktaihi. In the same way, where is the health? If the poison is still lurking spreading in the body. So where is the mukti? If the ahankara is still there in the mind, I am so and so. So I am this Lord. So that feeling, as long as is there. So till the ahankara nivrutti occurs, there is no moksha or salvation. अहमोत्यंत निवृत्त्या तत्कृत नाना विकल्प संहृत्या प्रत्यक्तत्व विवेका अयम अहमस्मीति विन्दते तत्वम् अहमोत्यंत निवृत्त्या तत्कृत नाना विकल्प संहृत्या प्रत्यक्तत्व विवेकात् अयम अहमस्मीति विन्दते तत्वम्. Very profound, highest truth Acharya is propounding here, explaining here. Again about the ahankara, ego. This outer eye, this false eye, the I-ness. I am. What he says here. Aham atyanta nivruttya अहमः अत्यंत निवृत्त्या तत्कृत नाना विकल्प संहृत्या प्रत्येक तत्व विवेकात् अयम अहमस्मीति विन्दते तत्वम्. ಅಹಂಕಾರದ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣ ನಿವೃತ್ತಿಯಿಂದ, ಅಹಂಕಾರ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಹೋಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಮತ್ತು ಎಲ್ಲ ರೀತಿಯ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ವಿಕಲ್ಪಗಳು, ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳು ನಿಲ್ಲೋದರಿಂದ, ಆಲೋಚನಾರಹಿತ ಸ್ಥಿತಿಗೆ ಹೋಗೋದ್ರಿಂದ, ನಾನು ಕರ್ತ ನಾನು ಭೋಕ್ತ ಅನ್ನೋ ಆ ಒಂದು ಮನೋಸ್ಥಿತಿಯನ್ನು ದಾಟಿ ಹೋಗೋದರಿಂದ ಪ್ರತ್ಯಕ್ಷತ್ವ ವಿವೇಕ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಏನರ್ಥ? ಈ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಬೆಳಗ್ತಾ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಪೂರ್ಣನಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಪರಂಜ್ಯೋತಿಯಾಗಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆತ್ಮ ಸ್ವರೂಪವೇ ನಿಜವಾದ ನಾನು. ಈ ಆತ್ಮ, ಪ್ರತ್ಯೇಗಾತ್ಮ ಬೇರೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ಬೇರೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ ಅನ್ನೋ ಭಾವ. ಪ್ರತ್ಯಕ್ ತತ್ವ ವಿವೇಕ ಅಯಂ ಅಹಂ ಅಸ್ಮೀತಿ. ಆ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನೇ ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಒಳಗಡೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಈ ಚೈತನ್ಯ, ಇದು ಬೇರೆಯಲ್ಲ. ಸರ್ವಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಸರ್ವತ್ರ ಏಕತ್ರ ಸರ್ವಜ್ಞನಾಗಿ ಬೆಳಗ್ತಾ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಪರಬ್ರಹ್ಮ ತತ್ವ ಬೇರೆ ಅಲ್ಲ, ಎರಡು ಒಂದೇ ಅನ್ನೋ ಭಾವ. ಇದು ಆ ಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಬಂದಾಗ ತತ್ವಜ್ಞಾನ ಉಂಟಾಗುತ್ತದೆ, ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಜ್ಞಾನ ಉಂಟಾಗುತ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. What Acharya is telling here. See, after giving up this ego factor that I am the body, I am the mind, after giving up tatprata nana vikalpa sampatti, after giving up sankalpa vikalpa, all the thought processes, after cessation, killing all the generation of thoughts that I want to do this, I want to do that, sankalpa and vikalpa. Sankalpa, thoughts that I want to do this action. Then that sankalpa results in the karma, the actual action. So by suppressing the sankalpa, tatprata nana vikalpa samhrutti. So all actions which are generated because of the desires in the mind. So when you control the desires, the thought process itself, and remain calm and quiet, that is called tatprata nana vikalpa samhrutti. Pratyek tattva vivekat ayam aham asmi iti vindate tattvam. Then after analyzing discriminatory with a discriminatory power, with vivechana shakti, totally analyzing what is atma and what is anatma. I am not this body, I am not the mind, I am not the ahankara, I am not the chitta, I am not even the sense organs, I am not even the subtle body or the gross body. I am only that Chaitanya. I am that consciousness which is aware of itself, which is eternally present without death and birth. So I am that supreme consciousness. So this is by proper discrimination, with the help of the Guru's grace and by the sadhana, with the spiritual sadhana, trusting the Guru's words and then fully surrendering at the feet of the Guru. So by total surrender, Shraddha, Bhakti, when the sadhana is continued, then this state will come when the Ahankara is vanished, Sankalpas are vanished. What happens? I am Aham Asmiti Bhava. I am this only. I am. This means inside. What is that real I? That real I is nothing to do with the outer I. The body has a name and the body is functioning in this world of Maya. I am nothing to do with this body or the name or the status. I am that real I. I am Aham Asmi Iti Bhava. So, I am that only. I am that supreme consciousness. What is inside, same thing is outside as Parabrahma Tattva. Pratyak Tattva Vivekat Ayam Aham Asmi Iti Vindate Tattvam. So, after discerning with the Viveka, with the discrimination, Vindate Tattvam. Tattvam Vindate means he understands Paratattva. He understands Paramatma Tattva. He understands and experiences Brahma Bhava. That means he becomes one with the Parabrahma Vastu. He becomes one with the absolute truth. So there is only one, and he is that one only. There is no second. There is no third. There is no ambiguity. There is no diversity. There is no Dvaita. There is no duality. Everything is only one Parabrahma Vastu. That is shining, and the bodies are all appearing, disappearing in the samsara. So he will become a total unattached, without any aversion, without any likes or dislikes, without any raga and dvesha. He becomes totally unattached once he realizes the true nature of his own self and remains in the same state as a pure witness with a total awareness. And he becomes that Swarupa of awareness itself, Sat Swarupa, eternally present, Chit Swarupa, knowledge, Samyak Jnana, Chit, Samyak Jnana. He becomes Samyak Jnana Murti himself and Ananda Swarupa. He becomes embodiment. Another name for he is itself Brahmananda. He becomes Brahmananda, Swarupa itself. Repeatedly it has been told earlier, Brahmananda is not a character, not a guna visheshan, not a guna lakshana of Parabrahma Vastu. It is the Swarupa of the Parabrahma Vastu itself. You are Ananda Swarupa. You are Nijananda Swarupa itself. So you enjoy the eternal bliss. You always remain blissful inside. And you will become a total witness without any aversion, without any raga, attachment, without any dvesha or hatred, without possession, without aversion. You become a pure witness to the things happening around the body, the physical body, with which you identified all these years very wrongly. And now you know that you are not that physical body with a name anymore. So you simply live. You see the body, how it is living till the prarabdha is over, and one fine day the body will go away. The body will die. But you are deathless. You remain birthless. You remain ajara. You remain amara. This is the Upadesha Acharya is giving. Everywhere you will find yourself. Sarvatma Bhava. What is Sarvatma Bhava? Only the one real reality, supreme reality, Parabrahma Tattva, that godly Tattva, Paratattva, is exhibiting itself in the myriads of forms of living and non-living, animate, inanimate things in the world. The world itself is a fine-tuned play. It's a divine play which is being unfolded on a substratum, a single substratum, and that substratum, Adhishthana, is Parabrahma Vastu. There is only one, and you are that. It is so difficult to understand these things firsthand by just trying to grasp intellectually. ಕೇವಲ ಓದೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಕೇಳೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಭಾವ ಸರ್ವಾತ್ಮ ಭಾವ ಶರೀರಾಭಿಮಾನವನ್ನು ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಹಂಕಾರ ನಿವೃತ್ತಿಯಾದ ಮೇಲೆ ಬರತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಭಾವ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ಅನುಭವಕ್ಕೆ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಬರೋ ತನಕ ಬಹಳ ಕಷ್ಟ. ಕೇವಲ ಕಿವಿಯಿಂದ ಕೇಳೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಶ್ರವಣ ಮಾಡೋದ್ರಿಂದ ಅಷ್ಟು ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯಿತು ಅಂತ ಅನಿಸಿದ್ರು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಯಾಕೆಂದ್ರೆ ಸ್ವಯಂ ಅನುಭವ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ. ಅನುಭವಕ್ಕೆ ಬರೋ ತನಕ, ಸ್ವಯಂ ಅನುಭವ ವಿದ್ಯೆ ಆಗೋ ತನಕ ಈ ಮಾತುಗಳು ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗೋದೇ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. See, Lord Krishna Paramatma in Bhagavad Gita, how beautifully at times he gives out the real truth. And in simple words, in simple shlokas, but so profound, difficult for us to digest, difficult for us to understand. He tells Arjuna, Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prapadyate. Bahunam janmanam ante jnanavan mam prapadyate. Vasudeva sarvamiti. Vasudeva sarvamiti. Sa mahatma sudurlabha. What Lord is hinting there. After number of births, countless births, not in one birth, not in two, not in three, bahunam janmanam ante, after countless myriads of births, an entity, by doing sadhana step by step in every birth, in every lifetime, continues. If the entity, embodied soul, human soul, continues some spiritual sadhana, the effect of the sadhana will get accrued, accumulated, birth after birth, birth after birth, birth after birth. So, bahunam janmanam ante. So, after so many births, myriads of births of sadhana, spiritual sadhana, by the grace of God or Sadguru, Jnanavan mam prapadyate. He becomes a realized master, and then he reaches me. He will obtain me, Lord says. After so many births, not in one birth. Why so many births? Why in one single birth the embodied soul will not attain me? Now the clue is there in the second charan. Why it is not possible in a single birth to reach God? Why we have to do sadhana? And it may not be possible to reach God in one lifetime. Why? Because the clue is in the second charana of the shloka itself. Because why so many births are required to reach God? By doing continuous sadhana, of course. Not dilly-dallying and enjoying life and then dying and then again reborn. Because Vasudeva sarvam iti sa mahatma sudurlabaha. Sudurlabaha. God says, Lord Krishna says. See, a person, an entity, a human body in a particular birth, if he realizes firsthand, if he understands by his own experience, internal transformation, by the culmination of the sadhana, by the grace of the Lord or the Guru, Sadguru, if he realizes that Vasudeva sarvam iti, everything is Vasudeva. The whole creation is Vasudeva only. The whole thing which is experienced, seeing, hearing, touching, smelling, tasting, observing, everything is Vasudeva only. That is Paramatma only. Lord himself has entered into the creation and manifested in myriads and myriads of ways, planets and stars and galaxies, animate and inanimate things, living and non-living things. Ultimately, all have the base, adhisthana, substratum as God himself. Vasudeva Sarvam iti. Vasudeva, the word itself in Sanskritam is so fantastic. Sarva bhutanam hruddeshe vasati iti Vasudevaha. What Vasudeva means? Sarva bhutanam hruddeshe vasati iti Vasudeva. He resides. Lord resides. God resides in every individual creature, living and non. So, to realize this, only if it is realized, if it is understood, experienced firsthand, then such an entity, such a human soul, such a noble soul is called as Mahatma, a great embodiment, a great personality, a sage. Mahatma means. Lord calls him as Mahatma. Lord calls such a realized sage or a soul as Mahatma. Vasudeva Sarvamiti. Sa Mahatma. Sudurlabaha. It is so difficult. Not everyone becomes Mahatma in one life. To become a Mahatma, to become a realized soul, to become a realized master, you would have taken hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of previous births, and you would have done a lot of sadhana in the previous culminating births, and all the sadhana, they've accumulated their virtuous rewards, accrued, and in this birth they have become fructified, so that this is the last birth where you have realized yourself. You have realized yourself. And this is the last birth, physical. No more birth. You have escaped from the cycle of birth and death. So you have already become Jivan Mukta once you have realized the Paratattva. Pratyak Tattva Vivekat Ayam Aham Asmi iti Vindate Tattvam means the same thing, all these points. ಪರಮಾತ್ಮನ ಕೃಪೆಯಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಗವಂತ ಹೇಳೋ ಹಾಗೆ ಜ್ಞಾನೋತ್ಪತ್ತಿ ಆಗತ್ತೆ. ಹಿಂದಿನ ಜನ್ಮಗಳ ಅಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮ ಸಾಧನೆಯ ಬಲವಾಗಿ, ಸಾಧನೆಯ ಪ್ರಭಾವದಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಗವತ್ ಕೃಪೆ ಆದಾಗ, ಆ ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಭಗವತ್ ಕೃಪೆ ಉಂಟಾದಾಗ ಆತ್ಮತತ್ವ ವಿವೇಚನೆಗೆ ದಾರಿಯಾಗಿ ಸದ್ಗುರು ಮೂಲಕ ಮತ್ತೆ ಆಧ್ಯಾತ್ಮ ಪ್ರಯಾಣ ಶುರುವಾಗಿ ಆತನಿಗೆ ಆ ಜನ್ಮದಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಸಾಕ್ಷಿ, ಸ್ವರೂಪ ಸಾಕ್ಷಿ, ಸ್ವಸ್ವರೂಪ ಸಾಕ್ಷಾತ್ಕಾರ, ನಾನು ಯಾರು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಆ ನಂತರ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮುಂದೆ ಹುಟ್ಟಿಲ್ಲ, ಅದೇ ಕೊನೆಯ ಜನ್ಮ. ಸೊ ಅಂತಹ ಮಹಾತ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಪರಮಾತ್ಮ ಹೇಳೋ ಸ ಮಹಾತ್ಮ ಸುದುರ್ಲಭ, ಅಂತಹ ಮಹಾತ್ಮನಿಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಪುನರ್ಜನ್ಮ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆತನಿಗೆ ತತ್ವಜ್ಞಾನ ಉಂಟಾಗಿದೆ, ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಜ್ಞಾನ ಉಂಟಾಗಿದೆ. ಅದನ್ನೇ ಆಚಾರ್ಯ ಹೇಳಿ. ಅಹಂಕಾರೇ ಕರ್ತರ್ಯಹಮಿತಿ ಮತಿಂ ಮುಂಚ ಸಹಸಾ ವಿಕಾರಾತ್ಮನ್ಯಾತ್ಮ ಪ್ರತಿಫಲಜುಷಿ ಸ್ವಸ್ಥಿತಿಮುಷಿ ಯದಧ್ಯಾಸಾತ್ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತ ಜನಿಮೃತಿಜರಾ ದುಃಖ ಬಹುಲ ಪ್ರತಿಶ್ಚಿನ್ಮೂರ್ತೆಸ್ತವ ಸುಖತನೋ ಸಂಸ್ಕೃತಿ ಇಯಂ. ಅಹಂಕಾರೇ ಕರ್ತರ್ಯಹಮಿತಿ ಮತಿಂ ಮುಂಚ ಸಹಸಾ ವಿಕಾರಾತ್ಮನ್ಯಾತ್ಮ ಪ್ರತಿಫಲಜುಷಿ ಸ್ವಸ್ಥಿತಿಮುಷಿ ಯದಧ್ಯಾಸಾತ್ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತ ಜನಿಮೃತಿ ಜರಾ ದುಃಖ ಬಹುಲ ಪ್ರತೀಚಶ್ಚಿನ್ಮೂರ್ತೆಸ್ತವ ಸುಖತನೋ ಸಂಸ್ತುತಿ ಇಯಂ. ಮುಂದಿನ ಶ್ಲೋಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅದನ್ನೇ ಹೇಳ್ತೇನೆ. ಅಹಂಕಾರದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನ್ನ ಬುದ್ಧಿಯನ್ನ ಇಡಬೇಡಪ್ಪ ಶಿಷ್ಯ. ಅಹಂಕಾರವನ್ನು ತೊಲಗಿಸುವುದು. ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಈ ದೇಹ, ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಶರೀರ ಅನ್ನೋ ಈ ಸುಳ್ಳು ಅಭಿಮಾನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡುವಂತಾನೆ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ನೀನು ಯಾರು? ಈ ಅಹಂಕಾರ ಎಲ್ಲವನ್ನು ಮುಚ್ಚಿಹಾಕಿದೆ. ನೀನು ಯಾರು? ಅಹಂಕಾರದಿಂದ ನಾನು ಕರ್ತ ಅಂತ ನೀನು ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೀಯ. ಈ ಅಹಂಕಾರ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಆತ್ಮ ಪ್ರತಿಫಲ ಜುಷಿ, ಸ್ವಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಮುಷಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಇದು ಆತ್ಮನ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರತಿಫಲವೇ ಅಹಂಕಾರ. ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೇಹ ಅಂತ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಇದು ನಿಜವಾದ ನಾನಲ್ಲ. ಇದು ಆತ್ಮನ ಪ್ರತಿಫಲ, ಪ್ರತಿಬಿಂಬ. ಕನ್ನಡಿಯಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಣುವ ಪ್ರತಿಬಿಂಬ ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಿಥ್ಯೆಯೋ ಅಹಂಕಾರವು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಮಿಥ್ಯ ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ದರಿಂದ ಈ ಆತ್ಮ ಸ್ವರೂಪವನ್ನ ಮರೆ ಮಾಡಿ ವಿಕಾರ ರೂಪಿಯಾದ ಕರ್ತೃ ಆದ ಅಹಂಕಾರ. ಕರ್ತೃ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕರ್ತರಿ. ಅಹಂ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ನಾನು ಇಂಥವನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದೇನೆ, ನಾನು ಮಾಡುವವನು ಅನ್ನೋ ಕರ್ತೃತ್ವ ಭಾವ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಕ್ಕಂಥ ನಾನು ಈ ಬುದ್ಧಿಯನ್ನು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬಿಡು. ಈ ತಪ್ಪು ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ, ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೇಹ ಅನ್ನೋ ತಪ್ಪು ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆಯಿಂದ ನಿಜವಾಗ ಅರ್ಥದಲ್ಲಿ ಚಿನ್ಮೂರ್ತಿಯಾಗಿದ್ದೀಯ, ಚಿದಾನಂದ ರೂಪಿಯಾಗಿರ್ತೀಯ, ಆನಂದ ಘನನಾಗಿದ್ದೀಯ, ಸಚಿದಾನಂದ ಸ್ವರೂಪನಾಗಿದ್ದೀಯ. ನಿನಗೆ ಯಾವ ಬಂಧನವೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆದ್ರೆ ಅಹಂಕಾರದ ತಪ್ಪು ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ, ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಥವಳು ಅನ್ನೋ ತಪ್ಪು ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆಯಿಂದ ನಿನಗೆ ಸಂಸಾರ ಉಂಟಾಗಿದೆಯಪ್ಪ. ನಿನಗೆ ಈ ಹುಟ್ಟು, ಸಾವು, ಮುಪ್ಪು, ದುಃಖದ ಮೇಲೆ ದುಃಖ, ಇದು ಸಂಸಾರ. ಈ ಸಂಸಾರ ಬಂದಿರೋದೇ ತಪ್ಪು ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ. ನಿಜವಾದ ಅರ್ಥದಲ್ಲಿ ನಿನಗೆ ಸಂಸಾರ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಆಚಾರ್ಯರು ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ನಾವು what Acharya say. So give up this sharirabhimana. Ahankare kartari ahamiti matim muncha sahasa muncha means right now give up. Sahasa muncha means give up right now. What is that? Ahankare kartari ahamiti matim. Idu I am the doer, the kartrutva bhava. I am the enjoyer, bhoktatva. I am this body, this feeling. Give up this feeling. Because vikaratmani atma pratipala jushi swasthiti mushi. Swasthiti mushi means it has covered your real nature. Swasthiti mushi. This ego has covered your real nature. What is your real nature? That Acharya takes up later. Praticha chinmurte tava sukatano. See, your real nature is you are chinmurti, you are sukatana, you are ananda swarupa. That is completely covered by the ahankara. Swasthiti mushi vikaratmani atma pratipala jushi. ವಿಕಾರಾತ್ಮನಿ ಕರ್ತರಿ ಅಹಂಕಾರೇ ಅಹಂ ಇತಿ ಮತಿಂ ಸಹಸಾ ಮುಂಚ. That's how we should continue. Correct this shloka while reading. ಅಹಂಕಾರೇ ಕರ್ತರಿ ಅಹಮಿತಿ ಮತಿಂ ಮುಂಚ ಸಹಸಾ ವಿಕಾರಾತ್ಮನಿ ಆತ್ಮ ಪ್ರತಿಫಲ ಜುಷಿ ಸ್ವಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಮುಷಿ. So what Acharya says, yad adhyasat prapta jani mruti jara dukkha bahula. Yet adhyasa. So by wrong identification that you are the body, you are undergoing birth, death, old age and suffering. Jani mruti jara dukkha bahula. In this samsara. Samsruti iyam. In this samsara, in this world, you are undergoing all these things. That birth, death, old age and suffering, grief and suffering, etc. by yat adhyasa, by wrong identification that you are the body. By thinking that you are the sharira, you are caught up in the samsara ultimately. In so many words, Acharya is trying to explain. See, I am caught up because I think I am this body. Then I have so many feelings, I have so many sankalpas, so many thoughts. I have to do this, I have to do that. See, my eyes, my ears are tuned to the world. I hear, I see. My hands are ready for action. My legs are ready for action. My tongue is ready to taste all palatial, beautiful, palatable, likable food in the entire world, etc., etc. And my lust, sensuous lust, always lingers in the mind to have relation with the opposite sex as long as the urge is there in the body, in the mind. So all these sensuous feelings, desires, all come under one word called kama. Desires. So with the help of the desires, I perform so many actions. That is adhyasa, wrong identity. I am the body, so I am performing all the actions. So actually, pratica chinmurte stava sukatano, chinmurte sukatano praticha tava. You are really chinmurti. You are really an embodiment of Brahmananda, Sukatano, embodiment Paramananda, Nijananda. You are really the ocean of bliss. You are searching outside the happiness, but you yourself are the ocean of bliss, of which the happiness is only one small fraction, what you are searching outside. That happiness is illusory, it is only momentary, not permanent. Whereas you are an ocean of bliss permanently, and you have forgotten. Pratichaha sukatano chinmurti tava. So you are chinmurti. You are Satswarupa, Chitswarupa, Ananda Swarupa, Chinmurti. You are the Vijnana Ghana. You are the Ananda Ghana. You are the Chaitanyamaya, Satya Swarupa. You are Pratyagatma Swarupa. You are that Atma Swarupa. You have forgotten that. So, because yat adhyasat prapta janimurti jara dukkha bahula. So, by wrong identification, you have forgotten your reality, your real nature. You are thinking that you are a man, you are a human being, you are a middle-aged or young or old-aged person, you are a female or a male, you are a man or a woman. You have so many responsibilities, you have so many problems, you have to attend to all problems, and you have to earn a lot of money, lot of suffering, lot of crisis, one after another. Crisis is there in the family. Crisis is there with the parents. Crisis with the children. Crisis with the wife, husband, with your kids and kins, relatives, and your colleagues and friends and foes in the outside world where you are working, in the sphere of your workplace. So everywhere problems and problems. You are entangled. There is no mental peace. Every time millions of thoughts will generate. How to do this? How to do that? I want to do this, I want to do that. It's all because aham. Aham karta, I am the doer, I am the doer, I want to do. So with the raga and dvesha, with possession, with feeling of attachment, mama, mamakara, long back Acharya, ahankara comes along with mamakara. Ahankara goes with mamakara. What is mamakara? Attachment to only my people. It's a sort of a selfish way of looking into things in life. See, I want good things to me and my people only. Let the world go to dogs. I am not bothered. People are dying around me out of poverty or sickness, out of hunger, or due to war, whatever it is. I am not bothered. As long as my people are safe, as long as my people get food, shelter properly, that is my concern. Outside, I may give a lot of discourses, but inside, I am attached to only my people. I want their betterment. That is mamakara. So, mamakara is tagged on with ahankara. When the ahankara is there, it goes along with that automatically mamakara. Aham and mama go together. They cannot be separated. Aham and mama cannot be separated. Me and mine cannot be separated. They are the two faces of the same coin. Nanu mattu nannadu, nannavaru. Idu ಬಗೆಹರಿಯಲಾರದ ಬಿಡಿಸಲಾರದ ನಂಟು. ಒಂದೇ ನಾಣ್ಯದ ಎರಡು ಮುಖಗಳು. ನಾನು ನಾನು ಮತ್ತು ನನ್ನವರು ನನ್ನವರು ನನ್ನವರು. ಅಹಂಕಾರ ಮತ್ತು ಮಮಕಾರ. So because of this ahankara, you are entangled in jani, mruti, jara, dukkha, bahula. Iyam samsruti. In this samsara, you are entangled with birth, death, old age, suffering, etc., etc., etc. So give up this feeling. Kartari ahamiti matim sahasa muncha. The very first line. Sahasa muncha means give up right now. Kartari aham iti. I am the doer. So this ahankara bhava, give up this. You are not the body. Acharya is hammering and trying to explain absolutely without an iota of dissatisfaction or tiredness, with all the divine love. He is telling the qualified disciple sitting in front of him, who is listening to the Acharya, and Acharya is giving the discourse, the highest paramarthik, adhyatmic, spiritual teaching. Then next shloka, again he starts. Sadaika rupasya chidatmano vibho ananda murte anavadya kirte naivanyatha kwapi avikarinaste vina ahamadhyasam amushya samsruti. Keywords. Sadaika rupasya chidatmano vibho ananda murte anavadya kirte naivanyatha naiva anyatha kwapi avikarinaste vina ahamadhyasam amushya samsrutihi. Amushya samsrutihi. Vina adhyasam na eva kwapi samsrutihi. Keywords. Vina adhyasa. ಈ ತಪ್ಪು ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ನಾನು ನಾನು ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ನಾನು ನಾನು ಅನ್ನೋ ಭಾವ ಬರ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ, ಯಾವಾಗಲೂ ಇರುತ್ತಲ್ವ. ನಾನು 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 ಇದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನಾನು ಅದನ್ನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಇದು ಈ ನಾನು ಅನ್ನೋ ಭಾವ, ಅಹಂಕಾರ. ಇದು ಇರೋ ತನಕ, ಈ ತಪ್ಪು ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಇರೋ ತನಕ ಸಂಸಾರ ತಪ್ಪಿದ್ದಲ್ಲಪ್ಪ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಈ ಸಂಸಾರ ತಪ್ಪಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಹುಟ್ಟು ಸಾವು ತಪ್ಪಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ. ನೀನು ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹುಟ್ಟತಾ ಇರ್ತೀಯ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಸಾಯ್ತಾ ಇರ್ತೀಯ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಹುಟ್ಟತಾ ಇರ್ತೀಯ. ಮುಖ್ಯವಾದ ಈ ಶ್ಲೋಕದ ಉದ್ದೇಶ, ನೀನು ನಿಜವಾಗ್ಲೂ ಏನಾಗಿದ್ದೀಯ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಮರೆತು ಬಿಟ್ಟು ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ದೇಹ ಶರೀರ ಅಂತ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಂಡಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಇರೋ ತನಕ, ಈ ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಇರೋ ತನಕ, ಈ ತಪ್ಪು ತಿಳುವಳಿಕೆ ಇರೋ ತನಕ ಸಂಸಾರ ತಪ್ಪಿದ್ದಲ್ಲ. So what he says, so you are actually, Acharya says to the disciple, you are actually sateka rupasya chidatmano vibho ananda murte anavadya kirte. You are really eternally present, formless form. You are only one individual type. There is no second. You are the only whole one. You are the absolute. You are the embodiment of bliss. You are the embodiment glory without any blemish. Anavadya kirte. Actually, Actually, you are whole. You are the one. You are the ultimate. You are the supreme Ananda Murti. But नैवान्यथा क्वापि अविकारिणस्ते विना ahamadhyasam amushya samsruti. When you being such a personality, such a absolute truth, because of the wrong identification, vinadhyas, without the wrong identification that you are the body, you are this physical body and mind, you are the body-mind complex. So without this, because of the identification, samsara has occurred. You are in the samsara. You are born, you think you are born, you are so and so, and you will die one day. Again, you will be reborn again. So the samsara will continue, the cycle will continue. So without this wrong identification, you are originally in the pristine state. You are really that Atma Swarupa. You have forgotten. You have forgotten. So, but for the ego, this ego, ahankara, see, wrong identity. You have wrongly identified because of ego that you are the body. So, due to the ego, ahankara, sharirabhimana, mithyabhimana, you have identified that you are the body. So, this wrong identification, adhyasa, has resulted in samsara. You are continuously put in the cycle, turning and churning, birth, death, rebirth, again, death, rebirth, again, death, rebirth. So this is going on and on, like a, like a everlasting wheel, churning, the cycle of samsara. So Acharya says next year, तस्याकारमिमं स्वशत्रुं भोक्तुर्गले कंटकवत् प्रतीतं विच्छिद्य विज्ञानमहासीना स्फुटं भुङ्क्ष्व आत्मसाम्राज्य सुखं यथेष्टम् तस्मात् अहंकारमिमं स्वशत्रुं भोक्तुर्गले कंटकवत् प्रतीतं विच्छिद्य विज्ञानमहासीना स्फुटं भुङ्क्ष्व आत्मसाम्राज्य सुखं यथेष्टम्. Now he gives another example. Just like for a person, ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋವನಿಗೆ ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ, ಆಹಾರ ತಿನ್ನೋ ಸಮಯದಲ್ಲಿ ಗಂಟ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಮುಳ್ಳು ಸಿಕ್ಕಾಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ? ನುಂಗೋದು ಕಷ್ಟ, ಉಗುಳೋದಕ್ಕಾಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ, ಚುಚ್ಚುತ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಗಂಟ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ, ಊಟ ಮಾಡ್ಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗಲ್ಲ. ಆ ಮುಳ್ಳು ಗಂಟ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಇರೋ ತನಕ ಆತನಿಗೆ ಊಟ ಹೋಗಲ್ಲ, ಆತನಿಗೆ ಮನಸ್ಥಿತಿ ಸರಿಗಿರಲ್ಲ, ಒದ್ದಾಡ್ಬಿಡ್ತಾನಲ್ಲ ವಿಲವಿಲ ಅಂತ. ಹಾಗೆ ಈ ಮುಳ್ಳಿನಂತೆ ಈ ಅಹಂಕಾರ ನಿಮ್ಮನ್ನ ಚುಚ್ಚುತ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ನಾನು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಂಥವನು ಇಂಥವಳು ಅನ್ನೋ ಅಹಂಕಾರ ಮುಳ್ಳಿನ ಹಾಗೆ, ಗಂಟ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಕೂತಿರೋ ಮುಳ್ಳಿನ ಹಾಗೆ ಚುಚ್ಚುತ್ತಾ ಇರ್ಬೇಕಾದ್ರೆ, ಇದು ನಿನ್ನ ನಿಜವಾದ ಶತ್ರು. ಈ ಶತ್ರುವನ್ನ ನೀನು ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಎಂಬೋ ಕತ್ತಿಯಿಂದ, ವಿಜ್ಞಾನ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಮಹಾಜ್ಞಾನ, ಬ್ರಹ್ಮಜ್ಞಾನ, ಆತ್ಮಜ್ಞಾನ, ಇದು ವಿವೇಕದಿಂದ, ತತ್ವ ಅನುಸಂಧಾನದಿಂದ ಬರ್ತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ತತ್ವಜ್ಞಾನ ಅಂತನೂ ಅರ್ಥ. ಸೊ ನಿನ್ನ ವಿವೇಕದಿಂದ, ಈ ವಿವೇಕ ಅಂತಕ್ಕಂತಹ ಕತ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ಅಥವಾ ಇದನ್ನ, ಆ ಮುಳ್ಳನ್ನ ನೀನು ಕತ್ತರಿಸಾಕಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ಗಂಟ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ಚುಚ್ಕೊಂಡಿರೋ ಮುಳ್ಳಿನ ಹಾಗೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂತ ಈ ಅಹಂಕಾರವನ್ನ ನೀನು ಆತ್ಮಜ್ಞಾನ, ಆತ್ಮತತ್ವ ಅನ್ನೋ ಕತ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ಕತ್ತರಿಸಿ ನಿನ್ನ ನಿಜವಾದ ಸ್ವರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಸುಖವಾಗಿ, ಯಥೇಷ್ಟವಾಗಿ, ಅನವರತ ಸದಾಕಾಲ ಆನಂದ ಸಾಮ್ರಾಜ್ಯದಲ್ಲೇ ನೀನು ಸ್ವಸ್ಥಿತಿಯಲ್ಲಿ, ಸ್ವಸ್ವರೂಪದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ. So what Acharya is talking here, you destroy this ego, this body consciousness, this sharirabhimana, which is present in your mind like a thorn in the throat. When a thorn is there, he is giving example, in the throat, you can't even gulp the food, you can't eat the food properly. So like a thorn in the throat, this ahankara ego is there in your body. Destroy this ego, cut this ahankara with the greatest sword of jnana. With the sword of jnana, Brahma jnana, cut this ahankara. Because this ahankara is it's a real enemy itself. And it's the impediment for your further spiritual progress. So with the Viveka, with the discrimination, with the Tattvajnana, cut this thorn called ahankara. Cut this thorn called ego. So then you will understand your real nature. And bhungshva, the last charana in the shloka, Acharya says, bhungshva atma samrajya sukham yateshtam. Atma samrajya sukham yateshtam bhungshva is. Then eat away sumptuously the food called atmajna, and be permanently, eternally happy, established in the bliss itself, and you become the bliss itself. So that is the example he gives and explains. Okay. Tato ahamade vinivartya vrittim santyakta ragah paramarthalabhat doshnim samasvatva sukhanubhutva doshnim samasva atma sukhanubhutva purnatmana brahmani nirvikalpaha. Tato ahamader vinivartya vrittim santyakta ragah paramarthalabhat doshnim samasva atma sukhanubhutya purnatmana brahmani nirvikalpaha. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಆಚಾರ್ಯರು, ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಅಹಂಕಾರ, ಈ ಮನಸ್ಸು, ಈ ಬುದ್ಧಿ, ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ, ಚಿತ್ತ, ಈ ಆಲೋಚನೆಗಳು, ಬಯಕೆಗಳು, ಇವೆಲ್ಲದಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾರಣ ಅಹಂಕಾರ, ಮೂಲ ನಾನು. ಆದ್ರಿಂದ ಈ ಅಹಂಕಾರ ಮತ್ತು ಇತ್ಯಾದಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ವಿಷಯಗಳನ್ನ, ಈ ವೃತ್ತಿಗಳನ್ನ ಸಂಪೂರ್ಣವಾಗಿ ನೀನು ಹೊಡೆದು ಹಾಕಿ ಪರಮಾರ್ಥ ಲಾಭ ಪ್ರಾಪ್ತಿಯಿಂದ ಯಾವುದೇ ಅಭಿಲಾಷೆಗಳು, ಆಸೆಗಳು ಇಲ್ಲದೆ ಇರತಕ್ಕಂಥ ಆಗಿ ನೀನು ಆತ್ಮ ಸುಖಾನುಭವದಿಂದ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ವಿಕಲ್ಪಗಳನ್ನ, ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಸಂಶಯಗಳನ್ನ, ಮನಸ್ಸಿನ ಆಸೆಗಳನ್ನ ಹೊಡೆದಾಕಿ ಸಂಕಲ್ಪ ವಿಕಲ್ಪಗಳನ್ನ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಪರಿಪೂರ್ಣ ಸ್ವರೂಪದಿಂದ ಬ್ರಹ್ಮನಲ್ಲಿಯೇ ಸ್ಥಿತನಾಗಿರೋ. ತೂಷ್ಣಿ ಭವ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಮೌನವಾಗಿರು ಅಂತ ಅರ್ಥ. ಆಚಾರ್ಯ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ, ಏನ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ ಅದೇ ಅರ್ಥ. ಅಗೇನ್ ಸಿ, so turning away from the ego, tato ahamade vinivartya vrittim, aham adi vinivartya vrittim. So turning away from your ego, sharirabhimana, your mind complex, your chitta, the set of desires, thoughts, everything, turning away from that, turning away from sensual objects, whatever it is, your desires, everything. For that, ahankara is a root. So, ahamade, ahankara, etc. Acharya uses the word. Tato ahamade vinivartya vrittim. Give up the ahankara and other things. Vrittim, mental thoughts. Santyakta ragaha paramartha labha. So, for the sake of paramarthik sukha, santyakta ragaha santyakta. Give up all your attachments. You are running behind possessions, running behind possessing something. You want something, running behind desires. Asegalu. Raga means desires. The feeling to possess something. Raga. Your own desire, urges. You have an urge to obtain this. You have an urge to get that. You have an urge to eat this. You have an urge in the form of a lust. So that is a raga. In other words, kama. Santyakta raga paramartha labha. for the sake of the paramarthic real happiness or bliss, give up this raga. Raga, along with that, understood is dvesha. That means give up raga and dvesha. Give up attachment and aversion, both. Dvesha means, aversion. You don't like somebody. You start hating him. As long as you are alive or he is alive, you start hating the personality for no reason, thinking that he has done something bad to you in this life. So that is, see, hatredness. That is a real culprit, along with raga, dvesha, both go together. Raga and dvesha, they are again two faces of the same coin, please remember. Where there is raga, there is dvesha also. Where there is possessive feeling, there is aversion also. You like somebody means you don't like somebody, you dislike somebody. You love somebody, when you say you love somebody means you don't love, you hate somebody. So raga and dvesha. Santyakta raga, paramarthalava, tushnim samasva, atma sukhana bhutya, purnatmana brahmani nirvikalpaha, tushnim samasva. Acharya says. So, by giving up raga and dvesha, by giving up ego, ahankara, you establish yourself. Sukhana bhutya purnatmana nirvikalpa brahmani toshnim samasva. Toshnim samasva. You abide yourself in the Brahma itself. Because you become you become one with the Purnatma. You are the Purnatma. You abide in that state only. Toshnim bhava. Means now you abide by and remain silent. Silent, toshnim. Silent means desireless nature. Devoid of raga and dvesha, devoid of any new thoughts that I want this, I want that, thoughts generated. So the thoughtlessness, devoid of all thoughts, devoid of possessive thoughts, devoid of desires, means really Mahamauna Toshnim. The mind has calmed itself. Mind has stilled itself. It has become quiet. So the quietness of the mind, stillness of the mind is really Acharya calls Toshnim Bhava. You become Mauna. You become silent. Now it is Guru Sankalp. We'll stop here. It is raining so heavily outside without any light. And with the Guru Sankalpa, we stop here today. I think we are stopping at 307. The shloka number. Sri Rama Jaya Rama Jaya Jaya Rama. 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 Hari Om. Om Namo Bhagavate Viraj.
Hari Om, sir. Hari Om. Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Dhanyavad.